The investigation is ongoing, and I'll answer any questions that you might have specifically.
Lieutenant, is the black car of which the deputy spoke the one that witnesses saw that they may have thought was drag racing?
It's possible, but we don't know if this vehicle was involved. I don't think it is, but we don't know for sure. We want to speak to that operator. We do have him stopping in traffic, backing up, getting to that ambulance and directing him to the board, which expedited his medical with him.
And you feel he may have more information that could help further the investigation, and that's why you want to...
Correct. And from all the witness statements, we believe that vehicle was behind the Darius vehicle, so he witnessed the accident.
Was the car you believe that struck Kelvin, you say was buried 4 or 5 cars deep, did it appear that someone was trying to conceal that car?
Well, what it was in the body shop garage, it was backed into a spot where you wouldn't notice it driving by or looking into the garage, and it was already an estimate for the damage on the dashboard to be repaired.
So you think something was up?
Well, I think if we didn't get the car when we did, it would probably be 90% of the way to being repaired. And I'm not sure that we've been able to ascertain the evidence of the operator in this case. And until we contacted them, it's my belief that she wouldn't come forward.
Were her parents cooperative or complicit?
Yesterday they were cooperative.
And when you finally got a statement, can you paraphrase what you say? What happened?
She puts herself at the location of the accident. She puts herself in the city of Lowell, and then she puts herself leaving the scene and going to Lawrence, which resulted in that other report that was filed later on that day.
What sort of explanation did she offer for leaving the scene?
She said she didn't realize what she had hit.
How is that possible? Did she say that she heard something?
Yeah, she heard something and she saw something hit her windshield.
But she didn't stop to see what it was?
Correct.
Could there be charges against additional persons if they helped her try and get the car fixed or conceal or get in the way of the investigation?
Again, that's all part of the investigation. And anytime you have, a piece of evidence that you're looking for that doesn't readily become available, anything's possible.
Who took the car to the body shop? Was it her or was it her parents?
The Lawrence police, as part of their report that they were given at that time, provided one of their tows. The parent, the father, directed where the vehicle was going to be towed to that auto body shop.
So the father knew about the accident?
Well, the father knew about the damage. And what he was given for information from his daughter is what he based his...
What did she tell him?
Well, according to the Lawrence police report, she went inside this location to have her hair done, and when she came out, she found the damage to her car. And that's the information she relayed to her father.
Has she said whether she knew that the driver of the other car?
She said no, she does not.
Where was she headed at the time?
Back to Lawrence.
Back to Lawrence. From where?
She'd been visiting UMass Lowell, South Campus, and she was on her way back to Lawrence.
And she was the only person in the car?
Correct.
Is it possible that charges will come from another jurisdiction like Lawrence filing a false report or something along those lines?
It's possible.
Again, I'd just like to reiterate the fact that we are seeking to locate and speak to the driver of that black vehicle. Again, we believe because of where that black vehicle was in relation to the accident, they can provide us with the best eyewitness account of what happened. In addition to that, we would like to identify that person because that is the person that was the first person to notify EMTs and get medical assistance to the young child. Clearly, by doing so, expedited, saving his life, quite frankly. So, if the media can get that out for us, we'd appreciate it. In this situation, the victim is alive and hopefully going to do well. And because of that, this particular situation has resulted in a misdemeanor charge. It's frustrating, I know, to you out there, the public, as well as the police department. But in a situation like this, like Chief Lavelli expressed yesterday, his frustration, our frustration is that, some of these incidents really do require a little bit more emphasis than simply a motor vehicle citation and a hearing in court. But at this point in time, we are held to that standard, and we will proceed forward.
Why would Methuen Police be considering action or charges? How would that work out in the equation?
As the investigation proceeds, we need to determine what transpired as far as reporting the accident, any other reports that may be made.
Probably the late teens, early 20s with dark hair.
No plates.
No plates, as of this time. But we're still interviewing witnesses, so it might be a case that we get a plate later on. We'll come looking for him, but we'd appreciate if he came in first.
Thank you.